Yep.
Before we start, I want to let you know. He's not recording yet.
Yes, I am.
Oh, shit, he is. Before we start, I want to let you all know that we're doing a giveaway where you can win a free set of any size, any finish ARKON wheels. Easiest way to pick up this year t-shirt. ARKON wheels, rough country lift kit, black label lighting, Fury off-road tires, customoffsets.com/giveaway. Easiest way to enter to win. Now let's get into the truth about ARKON wheels. Are you ready to rumble? Ready? So you might have heard of ARKON before, maybe not. Sure, they're new, being less than a year old since the day the company was conceived, but come on, it's our wheel company, and you've been living under a rock if you haven't heard about ARKON by now. So some of this may seem a bit biased, but how else are you gonna hear the truth about ARKON Off-Road than directly from the source itself? Yes, you heard me right. ARKON was created in 7 months, from no name or designs, all the way to the day wheels arrived for the first time and started shipping. I think that's pretty damn wild. So, ARKON's name comes from the word arc, which is obviously like a curve, right? Pretty straightforward. Learned that during trigonometry class in high school. Adding the suffix onto the end, an arc becomes ARKON, quick maths. ARKON is Greek for the 9 chief magistrates in ancient Athens. I said magistrate. So ARKON means ruler, commander, chief, captain, you get the idea. Swap the CH to a big old K and boom, there is ARKON. All of the wheel names are after famous leaders in history then. There's the Lincoln, the Cleopatra, and the Alexander. Then there's the ARKON Crown Series. These are all single piece wheels, but the Crown Series have a removable ring and real metal hardware. That means you can take these wheels, get the faces or the lip custom powder coated and put this ring back on to cover up that paint line. Or leave the wheel and paint the ring to match the color of your truck or your accent color. Lots of options to customize these for your vehicle. And the Crown Series wheels come in this fancy box style thing and you open it expecting like a Rolex watch to be sitting there shining and waiting for you, but nope, it's even better. They're ARKON Crown Series center caps, ready to be assembled. The K is actually removable from these center caps too, and then that can even be painted to match and then screwed back in. The thought and detail put into these wheels is insane and gorgeous, if I do say so myself. The most important part about these wheels is that they are proper directional. What's that mean? They don't look silly on your truck. Lots of companies make wheels that look directional but aren't truly. So wheels that have an angled spoke are called directional wheels. They have a directional style to them because they're angled in a certain direction. Most of these aren't true directional. That means that all 4 wheels are on your truck. One side's gonna be angled forwards and the other side's gonna be angled backwards. With true directional wheels, or proper directional as ARKON calls them, you'll have a left set and a right set. That way you'll have all 4 wheels with spokes pointing the same way once they're on the truck. So that means twice the part numbers, but that also means you'll be running your wheels properly. Are these wheels made any different than your other wheels you see on the market? No. They're all the same cast wheels from China. And to be honest, they're all made in some of the same factories as all of the other popular wheels you see on the gram. And that's not a bad thing. Their research, testing, and quality control is amazing. I can say that because we actually went there. Like, yeah, Sean, Fuller, and Steve went for quality control checks and to see the factory. The process to make these wheels is insane, and yes, they're low pressure cast wheels, which is what you want out of a cast wheel. So there's gravity cast wheels, and those are just molten metal poured into a mold. That settles and they're done. You can get lots of imperfections with this, and wheels can crack or break because the structural integrity isn't anywhere near as good, and bubbles can form in these molds, etc., etc., etc. Low pressure cast is a little different. Instead of being poured into a mold, it's pushed into the mold and fills every nook and cranny of that wheel mold. These wheels are made next to a ton of other aftermarket ones, and even OEM wheels too. Yes, believe it or not, your OEM wheels probably came from these same Chinese factories, so all of you keyboard warriors can calm down. If you're wondering if I'm gonna do any shit talking about ARKON, here it is, so listen up. So ARKON is direct to customer, meaning that there is no wholesale option. ARKON is only available through ARKONOFF-ROAD.com and CustomOffsets.com. Why did we decide to keep it exclusive? It gives us the best way to offer sick designs at the cheapest price right to customers. Most wheel companies won't sell direct to customers and need a wholesaler to sell their wheels. ARKON's a little different. With Custom Offsets and SD behind the brand, they really do have everything they need. SD is one of the largest aftermarket wheel and tire distributors, with wheel and tire mounting, balancing, and some of the best shipping techniques in the industry. Custom Offsets, as y'all know, is a huge social media marketing company, and we can sure advertise the f out of some wheels. Put those together and you're unstoppable. So yes, people might talk because ARKON was started with more backing than your normal wheel company, not in a garage, but the roots of both companies, CO and SD alike, were started out of the garage and grew to what they are now. And leveraging both companies, ARKON was able to hit the ground running and show that they're here and mean business. Not only are ARKON wheels proper directional, but their designs have something going on with them too. A lot of them are what we like to call hybrid designs. What that means is the wheels have a super deep concave face, but have a decent sized lip to them too. Most concave wheels don't have a lip because usually you choose concave face or lipped wheel. Hybrids are here to change that. The ARKON Lincoln is the perfect example. Look at this beautiful bad boy in a 24x14. You can see how concave the spokes are and how big that lip is. ARKON also did something smart with these designs too. There's no ridge between the spokes. Most companies will have a ridge between the spokes as the design element to the wheel. With the ARKON Lincoln, there's no bump basically. So the lip has the illusion of just going on forever. And with all that space between the spokes, it just seems massive and that lip really stands out. So that's it. That's all we have for you on this company. Our company decided in April of 2018 that Custom Offsets and SD wanted to start a wheel company to December of 2018 when wheels started to arrive. This is probably the quickest a wheel company has ever come to creation with the massive success that ARKON already has off of the bat. Which design is your favorite? What are your thoughts on ARKON Off-Road? Drop your comments below and don't forget to give us a like and subscribe. youtube.com/CustomOffsetsTV. Peace. And if you want to watch 45 minutes of ARKON from the conceived date all the way to now and all of the in between with raw footage elements of exactly how we come up with the designs, names, all of that fun stuff, check it out. Links in the description.